Hello everybody, Coach Sykes here. Yeah, we're outside of the wrestling room. But just because we're outside the wrestling room doesn't mean that we can't get better. We can get better. We can make some progress. We can develop. We can work on our skills. So in this video, I put together some moves, a sequence of moves that we're going to do. And we're going to get up and we're going to work on our wrestling skills. For equipment, you don't need anything, really. All you need is a little bit of space and a wall. All the moves and skills that we'll be doing, you already know. So make sure that you refresh that memory and you're using proper form and technique. The sequence of things. We'll be starting off from referee's position. We'll do a wall stand up to a wall sit. From wall sit, we're turning facing our opponent to a stance. Then we're going to do a modified sprawl. Then we're back up to our feet in our stance. Of course, there's details that we're going to add for each part. But right now, I need you to get in referee's position against the wall. When we set up in referee's position, our opponent or partner is covering one side of our body. The wall is going to be your partner, so the wall needs to be covering one side of your body. We're now going to do the wall stand up. When we do this, we're going to break it down into parts. So, 1, we're going to block the wall side with our wall side arm. Make sure the elbow is tucked in, and we're going to grab the hand that's on our belly with our forearm. 2, we put that wall side foot into the mat. 3, we pivot, and now we're in a wall sit. Alright, so our wall sit. I want our hands to be around our waist, to right by our waist, just like you were grabbing the hands of your opponent trying to break them. I want your back to be against the wall, and I want your knees to be bent. I want your knees in line with your heels. I don't want you too far up. I don't want you too far down. I want it so, just like Coach Sarah used to do, if somebody will walk over with a cup of water and put it on your thigh, the water would not fall off. And I want you to hold that wall sit for 45 seconds. Yes, 45 seconds. You can do it. Just hold it. You got this.
One eternity later.
All right, good job. Now we're going to turn face our opponent and get in a wrestling stance. I want you to grab those imaginary hands that are around your waist. You're going to break that grip, popping them hips out, arch that back, turn face your opponent. Now we're in a good wrestling stance. For our wrestling stance, remember, butt down, head up, knees bent, back straight. And we're going to be moving around. I want you to stay in that little small area that you're in. You're moving around, circling. Make sure that you're not going straight forward. You're not going straight back. And if you do, you got to lead leg, side to side, circle, circle. We're going to do this for 10 seconds. Good job. All right, now we're going to do our modified sprawl. In that stance, I want you to drop the hands right in front of your feet. And I want you to walk your hands forward until you're in the plank position. When you get in that plank position, I want you to keep those arms locked. And then you're going to arch that back deep. When you got that good, now we're going to walk ourselves back. Make sure we're pushing back away from our opponent. And then we're going to circle back up to our feet, back into a good wrestling stance. All right, guys. Now that is the sequence of moves. I want you to do that sequence 5 times. Once you have that done, you're done with the workout for today. I know you guys are tough, and I know things are different. But again, just because we're outside of the wrestling room does not mean that we can't practice. Does not mean that we can't get better. We can get better. We can work on our skills. We can become better wrestlers. All right, guys, remember, go out there and do that. Make sure you're keeping proper technique, and we'll see you soon.